Well, good Tuesday morning there. Coastal Bend taking a live look at our Snoopy Skycam thanks to Matthew CCAC. You can see the causeway in view. A few cars heading out for that Tuesday morning commute, but 41 degrees, nice and chilly here in Corpus Christi, and even seeing some of those 30s out there as we're starting off our day. But as we go through the rest of it and really into the rest of the week, going to be on the warm up. So as we take a look at what to expect for the rest of the week, the mostly sunny sky is going to be around today. That's also part of why it's so cold this morning. Seeing those clear skies overhead just helps promote that cooling a little bit, but with the mostly sunny skies also going to be on the warm up, chasing these 70s by today, even as those upper 70s make their return by tomorrow before we chase the 80s this weekend. But also into the weekend, could see those rain chances return just a little bit, looking like maybe some AM thunderstorms and even some of those showers as we head into Sunday. For temperatures out there right now, 37 degrees in George West as well as Cotulla. The winner for the cool spot going to be Kingsville, coming in at 36, but much warmer along the coast, coming in at 51 for Port Aransas and 53 over there at the Naval Air Station. But with all of this cool air that we see working into Texas and the clear skies overhead, we do have a freeze warning in effect from B County off towards the west there through about Cotulla, and this is mainly for some of the rural areas where you get just a little bit more of that cold air drainage into the area, so could see some of those lows as low as 30 to 32 degrees. For our dog walking forecast today, we actually have my family's dog Sadie here, this little dachshund, and she is just wonderful, of course, over there in San Patricio County. And as we take a look at the temperatures for her walk this morning, maybe still a little chilly by 8 a.m., 47 degrees, but as those 50s make their return, 58 by 10 a.m., 65 even by that noon hour, I think it's not going to be too bad there for Sadie's walk later. With winds also starting to shift out of the southeast as we head into the afternoon, going to also promote that warming trend, chasing 70 degrees by about 3 p.m. this afternoon, should be in those upper 60s, if not the 70-degree mark, with winds also maintaining that southeasterly flow as we head into tonight and tomorrow. For forecast highs in your neck of the woods, maybe a little bit warmer off to the south, chasing those low to mid 70s, and then a little bit cooler along the coast, maybe those mid to upper 60s as we make our way over into Aransas Pass and Sinton there. As we're going into the big weather picture, though, high pressure is working into the Lone Star State, responsible for all of this cloud cover that most of Texas is looking at right now, including us here in the Coastal Bend. And as we go into the next few days, that upper level pattern going to maintain that high pressure working into the American Southwest and even the central United States by the time we're heading into the weekend. But as we head into Sunday, that's where the forecast gets just a little shaky, with some rain working into the area and the potential for those dropping temperatures, especially as we kick off that next week of December, maybe even in the upper 60s before we settle in around that 70-degree mark heading through the rest of the week. For forecast rain chances, though, unfortunately that high pressure also going to be responsible for not too many rain chances through the work week. You can see by Friday night is when we start to see an increase in those rain chances into Saturday morning, and then Sunday, and as we kick off next week, could start to see just some of those rain chances around the area. Not going to be a total washout though, so if you do have any of those outdoor plans, I wouldn't necessarily cancel them as we're going into it, because we still have a 10.5 inches we need to make up for 2025, so everything pretty dry out there right now. For the 7-day forecast, going to be pretty nice these next few days in those 70s, maybe just a little bit warm, definitely above average as we're heading into Friday and Saturday. There's that next rain chance by Saturday before our next cold front cools us down into those upper 60s by Monday.